kept incommunicado. They told they are bringing him here, but apparently the DPP has rejected the charges because Kenya is a democracy. We are not a police state. Kenya is a democracy governed by the constitution. And Article 33 guarantees freedom of speech as long as you are not vilifying or spreading propaganda. Article 34 protects the media. The media is broad. It includes social media. It also includes research. So we are surprised that a journalist can just be arrested for doing his work. This is not fair, and we want answers from the Minister for Internal Interior, who is a lawyer, because I thought he could do better, but he is doing a very poor job. I can only give him maybe a C- if I was marking his exam, because it is not fair to prevent communication. The role of journalists is to communicate and educate the public, and there is nothing criminal about that. So it is our duty as citizens to be vigilant, to guard against this dictatorship that is emerging. And that's why we have come here today, and I wish to thank the DPP for rejecting the charges, because they did not meet the two thresholds, the evidential threshold and the public interest threshold. That's why they were rejected. But we don't want just rejection. We demand immediate and conditional release of Emmanuel Maleve, who is being detained at the Mutaiga police station. There is no reason or justification whatsoever to detain a journalist whose only mistake is communicating the facts he has found on the ground to the public. Yes, that is what we wish to communicate. That he has been held incommunicado is inhuman and degrading, because he's entitled to counsel. He's also entitled to meet his friends and relatives so that he leads a normal life. But now it's like he's detained without any communication to the outside world, because even his mobile phone was taken away. Yes. So it's not fair, and we condemn it in the strongest terms.
Where was he
because
arrested?
We are degenerating.
Where was he arrested?
In Kitui, and brought. The reason is just he published a story in Hopkins media. That is the reason of the story, and the story is a corruption story. Funds were allocated for a purpose, but they were never used for that purpose. And that's what they communicated. Nothing more. It is our duty of every citizen to be vigilant on issues of corruption and the issues of communication, because without vigilance, nobody can protect our rights. The rights have to be protected by our own vigilance as citizens. So we demand immediate and conditional release of Emmanuel Maleve.
And who is the complainant?
It is the MP for Kitui South. She is so dictatorial that she doesn't want anybody to communicate about what is going on in Kitui South. That is the problem. And then she has full backing of the government to harass people, because she's invoking that she is friendly with the highest authorities in the land. We don't know what that means, but whatever it means, it is impunity, and we are going to fight it to the end. She can rest assured that we will fight it to the end, because Kenya is a democracy. Kenya is not a police state. Kenya is not a dictatorship, and we have to guard and protect it.